Hello everybody! Welcome to our YouTube channel. It's reading time. Today we will read The Dreaming Tree, Part 2. If you want to, you can watch the video with the first part again. Remember, this is a story from our book, Oxford English for Cambridge Primary. Let's start! He could hear water flowing and the sound of the branches moving in the wind and the voices far away. He fell fast asleep. He dreamed about all the animals his grandmother had told him about. Roberto opened his eyes. A face was peering at him through the leaves. It was a jaguar. The jaguar was huge and black. Roberto looked into its slanted green eyes. They were the same color as the leaves around its black face. The jaguar opened its mouth in a huge yawn. Roberto could see its white teeth and pink tongue and dark throat. He could hardly breathe. Then he heard a strange noise. The jaguar was purring loudly. It stretched itself. "I am Sina," it said, "the Jaguar King. What do you want?" "I want a friend," said Roberto. The Jaguar King smiled. Roberto opened his eyes. Everything was darker. The leaves were a darker green. The sky was a darker blue. It must have been a dream, he thought. I must have been asleep. But he could still hear purring. He could still see green eyes looking at him through the leaves. He could see white teeth and a pink tongue. But there was no jaguar there, just a very large fat black cat. It was curled in the branches of the tree. It was yawning, as if it had just woken up. Then it stretched itself. Roberto could hear voices calling, "Snowy! Come here, Snowy! Here, Snowy! Good cat!" It was Fergus. "Come here, why don't you?" he called again. Roberto peered down through the branches. Fergus and Shane were beneath the tree, looking very worried. Shane said, "Where could she have got to?" "She'll be all right," said Fergus. "She might not be," said Shane. "She has been missing for ages. She could have her kittens any minute." Roberto looked at the cat. The cat looked at Roberto. "Come here, little cat," he whispered. The cat came over to him. She let him lift her up. He scrambled down the tree. It was hard to keep a grip on the cat, but he made it. The two boys jumped when he appeared out of the leaves. Then they saw the cat. "Is this your cat?" Roberto asked, but he didn't need an answer. Shane had taken the cat in his arms. He was hugging her tightly. Roberto hoped he couldn't squeeze the kittens out. Shane and Fergus were smiling at him. Roberto smiled back. The next day, Roberto walked home through the park by himself. He went past a place where the boys were playing football. "Hey, come over here," said Fergus. Roberto went over. "Do you want to be on the Irish team?" asked Fergus. Roberto thought for a minute. Ireland had never made it to the World Cup final, not once. Brazil had won the World Cup 5 times. "I usually play striker," Roberto said. "Is that okay?" Fergus nodded his head. The sun was shining. Roberto pulled off his jacket. His shirt was green and yellow today. It had 5 gold stars on it. The end. Did you like the story? Which was your favorite part? Leave a comment with your answers. We would love to read your opinions. And please, subscribe to this channel. We will upload a lot of videos for you. Bye bye, students. Have a great day. We miss you a lot.